What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest, building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
It's Judge and Rich. Shoot us a text. Text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893. You can also call us at 877-937-1047. I think everybody's got a story about their dog that ate something that they weren't supposed to eat. Kyle has one. We're going to hear hers. Then we want to hear yours. 877-937-1047. What did Daisy do?
So my mom was staying with me last week because Scott was out of town for work. And she called me on Friday, pretty frantic, and was like, Daisy, I had gotten these chocolates and I was going to take them home with me and Daisy ate them. And she's all worried because you know everything you've heard about dogs eating chocolate. It's supposed to be very dangerous. So she said she had hopped on the call with the emergency vet and they were asking her all the questions and told her to keep an eye on Daisy and see if like she had started throwing up or had diarrhea or had any symptoms of that kind of thing. And if she did, to bring her in immediately. And Daisy has eaten chocolate in the past. Like, I've had that same freak out, so I wanted to calm her down. I'm like, you know what? She'll be fine. She's had Kit Kats. She's had Snickers. She gets into all, like, if you leave a snack anywhere, in a backpack anywhere on the floor, she will somehow get into it. So I was like, please don't worry about it. My mom was so sure. She's like, I was just freaking out. Like, what if she died? Not on my watch, you know? And so I got home and I realized it was like the super dark chocolate, which is supposed to be the most toxic for dogs.
Oh, that's terrible.
So then I started freaking out because, like, she's had a lot of milk chocolate, but not a lot of dark chocolate. Thank God, like, she was just fine. She was fine. She didn't even so much as have a little bit of diarrhea. Like, she was walking around like, you know, no big deal. And so now, like, I feel mostly bad just for my mom. Like, I feel like I need to replace the chocolate at this point.
Like, where'd that come from, that dogs can eat chocolate? Because I hear stories of dogs eating chocolate all the time and they're fine.
I don't
Somebody
know.
who hated Hershey's?
I think it is, like, I think it really probably does depend on the type of chocolate. If it's, like, actual real cacao, it's probably, it's, like, really toxic for them. But I think every dog has a different stomach because it totally reminded me of when we got a phone call from my in-laws and they had to bring their dog, Bentley, into surgery because he had eaten my mother-in-law's watch that she got from her dad.
Oh, my God.
A full watch. A full-on watch. They were like,
tasty.
Like, but you know what? The dog passed the watch. They didn't end up having to get surgery.
And then, does she still wear it?
No, it was a little messed up, but yeah.
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
That dog passed the time.
Amy, what'd your dog eat?
Hello.
Hi.
He ate my daughter's baby bottle tops. Like I was cleaning the bottles and he got on the counter, ate it, and it got stuck in his intestines and swelled up and he had to get surgery.
Oh, poor baby.
It was $1,500 to get a baby bottle.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my God. Well,
Yeah, it was the worst.
Thanks, Amy. Thanks for sharing it.
Thanks.
877-937-1047. Is there an x-ray, Kyle, of your of the watch? That'd be such a weird.
I'll have to ask him because Bentley, their dog Bentley, eats everything. He has eaten his problem. He's had 3 surgeries now, and the vet actually said if he eats another sock, we cannot give him another surgery.
Oh my God!
So because he's had 3 different surgeries from eating socks, it just can't he couldn't pass them at all.
Socks is big with dogs. Just yesterday, my dog Charlie, our golden retriever. This is really weird, and I'm sure it's common, but he eats all the other dogs' poops. Right?
Oh, you know what? My sister's dog had that, and the vet said it's it's called something. It's called cropophagia.
Is it like
it's a vitamin mineral deficiency.
Yeah, so we've tried to give him the vitamins that he needs, and he still does it. And just yesterday morning, my wife was sitting outside by the pool, sitting on a chair, and I was in the hot tub. She was talking to me, and Charlie gets up there, and then she always kisses the dog, and the dog kisses her face, and she starts going, "Whoa!" It smelled like poop.
The dog licking the face thing in general grosses me out.
Not me.
Yeah, I know you're not into that.
I mean, dogs are cool, but I don't want them to lick my face.
Otto, what'd your dog eat?
Yes. He ate a bouncy ball like you buy in the old-fashioned quarter machines.
Oh, yeah.
I think that, because dogs love chasing balls. You probably got it. It was like, whoop, too small, whoop.
Exactly. And it ended up getting stuck in his intestine.
Oh, no.
And the doctor said, it should have probably just passed, but it didn't. And he had to have surgery.
Poor guy.
Surgery's tough. My dog Tugs, I had an English bulldog, and I remember because before I knew I had sleep apnea, I snored so much. My wife slept with earplugs, and they were orange earplugs. You get them at Walgreens or whatever. And I remember one time I was taking the dog out for a walk, and he pooped, and an earplug shot out of his butt like a dart.
Oh my gosh!
It made the noise, and he shot out. I was like, oh my God!
I feel so much better.
And then another time, I remember I had to go to some black tie function, and I was trying to be obnoxious, and my bow tie was all rhinestones, and Tugs ate the bow tie, and I didn't know that until he pooped out rhinestones.
Oh,
and
my
they were his poop was glittery and sparkly, and beautiful poop. I was like, wow, that's beautiful poop, Tugs. Kiara, good morning. What did your dog eat?
Good morning. Hey, so I actually have 2. I'm going to try to make them quick, though. So my dad is a mechanic. He owns a shop in Phoenix, and he has a couple of guard dogs. So I had a friend drop off her car after hours, and she was like, where do I put my key? Who do I give it to? Because we're not there, Avi. And I was like, just put it in a bottle and try to throw it on top of a car or whatever, and I'll get it the next day. So she does that, but she doesn't make it, and the dog gets a hold of the bottle and tears through the bottle, and they take her key. The next day I show up to work, and we don't find the key anywhere, so I think they passed the key.
Oh, my God.
And that'd be interesting if it was one of those, whenever the dog gets next to the car, the doors unlock. What's the other one?
Okay, so really quick, the other one is we had a dog who was just a menace, and he took one of my boyfriend's sandals, and he ate a whole piece of the leather from the sandal.
Yeah, dogs love to eat leather.
Yeah,
Couches.
Our dogs eat all our shoes. It's terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad, but yeah, they were both fine though. No surgery, nothing.
Good.
They just nothing.
Thanks, Kara.
Yeah, the other ones eat car parts all the time, so it's
Car parts?
We go from Kiara to Ciara. Ciara, hi. Ciara.
Hi. So my dog doesn't eat anything weird, but on the lines of your dog eating poop, she likes to roll around and poop, and she will literally rub it all over her neck. It's very weird. She's a 3-year-old husky, and I Googled it, and they said that it's because they're related to wolves, and they do that in the wild to mask their scent. And so she loves to roll around and poop. So when I walk her, I have to make sure she stays away from anybody's poop that was.
She's going rolling.
She's using it as perfume.
Oh, so they will.
I would think that their predators would know now, be like, hey, I still smell something.
Yeah.
Right? A master scent. What's that? It smells like crap. Must be a husky.
Well, I mean, is it the wolf is rolling around in the thing it's hunting's poo, so they think they smell one of their own. And then the wolf sneaks up on them.
Oh, that
very clever.
Sneaky.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I
Sierra.
don't know, but it's disgusting.
It is disgusting. Cody, good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. Okay, so I worked at a vet clinic for a long time, and we had a bunch of crazy stories. And this one that stuck out for me, this lady she calls in, and she's all frantic, saying her dog is pooping out its intestines. We're like, okay, bring her down so we can, see what these intestines are. The dog's pooping out. It's a bunch of hair ties and rubber bands coming out of the dog's bottom.
Oh.
That happened to me yesterday.
So always watch out for those hair ties and stuff. And I was going to say my favorite word that I always used in the vet world was eating poop, which is coprophagia.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a beautiful name.
My dog loved it too. But yeah, and watch out for the hair ties.
Okay.
Good advice.
Thank you. Hey, Noah. Hi. Noah. Hi. How old are you, Noah?
I'm 11.
You got a dog story?
Yeah. So my sister's room is very messy, and she ate candy wrappers and 2 of her mascaras.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Dogs love to eat that makeup and lipstick.
Mascara?
I would be so mad at that dog.
I know.
Excuse you?
Noah, thank you for sharing that story. Drive safe,
Thank you.
Noah. Drive safe.
Because Noah's
Hilarious.
definitely driving himself to school right now.
It was a joke.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ickowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.